Okay, come to lay on your back and bring your knees into tabletop. So your shins are parallel to the mat, and reach your arms up high towards the sky, one arm parallel with the other. Slowly drop your right toes down to the mat and pick it back up. Left toe taps down to the mat and pulls back in. Now, as you drop your leg, instead of just thinking about going down, also thinking about going out, reaching in front towards the top of the mat, and push your leg like you're pushing it through mud, like you're pushing through concrete, creating that resistance using your own body weight. It's going to really help you activate those abdominals. Inhale as you drop the leg down, exhale as you pull it back in. Using those low abdominals to help lift the leg, knitting the ribs together, corseting the waist. We have one more each side. And now we're going to add the arm or an arm here. So as you drop your right leg, tap your left arm back behind you. So it's opposite leg, opposite arm, still moving. Both the arm and the leg here, like we're pushing through mud. Gazing up at the sky. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you pull back up. Two more each side. Pulling those ribs in towards the midline of the body. Last time. Hold here at the top. Now we drop both legs, both arms. Now, if you feel this too much on your low back, it feels painful. There's a difference between good pain and bad pain. Your body will know the difference. Go back to single leg. This could be intense for some of us in our low back. Two more. And hold here at the top. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders up off of the mat. Arms extend long out in front of you. Extend your legs to a high diagonal and start to pump your arms for your 100. Now squeezing those heels together, toes are apart, legs zip together, gazing down at your inner thighs or at your belly button. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. If this is too intense in this high diagonal position, bend your knees into tabletop, perfectly fine. Take a hand behind your head to support your neck, whatever feels achievable for you today. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm even going to open my knees just a little bit here into this diamond shape. Keeping those heels glued together. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 more rounds. Make sure you're not any higher than the tips of those shoulder blades here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Extend your legs if you can for these last. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Lift your chest up an inch and down an inch. Up an inch, down an inch for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull your knees into your chest. Lower down your head, neck, and shoulders. Legs zip long onto the mat, heels together. Squeezing those legs so your knees, ankles, thighs all squeezing together. Feet are nice and flexed. Tuck your chin to your chest as you lift bone by bone your upper back, middle back, and then your low back as you reach your hands forward past your toes, belly button pulling in and up, and slowly lowering down, bone by bone by bone, low back, middle back, upper back. This is your roll up. Inhale, prepare to pull yourself up, belly button pulling in super tight, sending it back as your heels reach forward. Exhale as you reach your arms forward past your toes, taking a nice stretch here. Inhale as you prepare to lower down, tailbone tucking towards the heels. Exhale as you release bone by bone. Let's do 2 more like this. Last time here. Feet are nice and flexed. Start to lower down. Reach that tailbone under, reaching for the heels. Pause when you reach about a quarter of the way down for your roll up. So you're just past your standing position, and we're balancing here in this held spot just before we're about to really start to roll down. So tailbone is reaching under towards the toes. Belly is pulling, pulling, pulling in. Lift your left arm up, lower it down. So arms stay at the height of the shoulders. Left arm opens wide to the side, close. Right arm opens and close. Lift both arms up. Open both arms wide. Pause here. So now we drop down just an inch so that tailbone keeps tucking under, and we repeat. So left arm opens or lifts and then open. Woo. I'm already feeling this. Both arms. One more. Drop down just one more inch. Our abs are shaking here. Keep squeezing those heels together. Keep those feet flexed. It's going to help you. Both arms up. Both arms open. And lower all the way down. Whew. Pull your knees into your chest. Take a quick stretch. I said during my class last night, I'm sure I sound so annoying when I'm always talking about squeezing the heels and flexing the feet, but I promise it's so helpful if you activate that part of your body. It's just going to take so much of the pressure off of the abdominals, or not the pressure off, but it's just going to help those abdominals engage so you can really feel nice and strong through each of those movements. Okay, tuck your chin to your chest, legs are long on the mat. Come to your roll up. Good, so we'll sit nice and tall here. Legs are about mat distance apart. Feet are flexed. Arms are long out in front of you and flat, like you're gonna slide them against a tabletop surface. So you're going to pull that belly into your spine. Inhale, and as you exhale, you're gliding your hands over that tabletop, reaching your fingers past your toes. Belly is scooping in, and come back up to seated. This is spine stretch forward. We inhale, prepare. Exhale, reaching those fingers forward. Feet are flexing, and we come back up. Take another breath. Inhale. And back up to seated, nice and tall, like someone's pulling you up through the spine like a little puppet. Nice tall spine when you're seated. Last time here, all the way back up. Good. Open your arms nice and wide, making sure you're pressing equally through both hips. Rotate at the trunk. I'm rotating to the left. It doesn't matter which way you go. And reach your right hand forward like you're going to slice that pinky toe off your foot. Pulse for 3, 2, gazing back at that back hand. 1, come to stand. So we haven't unwound yet. Then we unwind and we switch directions for saw. So we reach that front finger forward. Feet are flexed, slicing off that pinky toe. Gazing back at that far hand and unwind. Good. See if you can really deepen this rotation here. So really sending that left hip back and reaching forward as we slice. Keeping that belly pulling in nice and tight here. So the abdominals are really engaged as we're in this rotated position. Open through center. Fingers are reaching long in opposite direction. And we switch sides. Good. Slice that toe. Again, so morbid. I don't know what Joseph Pilates was envisioning when he was slicing off his pinky toe. Last time here. And unwind, come back through center. Bring your legs about hip distance apart now. Hands come behind the head, elbows are wide, chest is open, nice and proud. So we just did a lot of work where we were tucking that tailbone under and curving at the spine. Here, I want you to think about hinging. So straight spine, feet are long, feet are flexed, hinge, 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 until you can't go anymore. You can see my feet are starting to lift up off of the mat. We don't want that. We want to keep our legs pressing down, and as soon as we can't anymore, that's when we tuck the tailbone under, curving at the spine to roll down. Take a breath. Inhale, chin tucks to chest. Try to keep those elbows wide as you peel yourself up. Elbows come closer together towards the knees as you stretch over. Take a breath as you come back up, seated nice and tall. Elbows open wide, and we hinge. So like I'm going not just back, but up and back. That's how long I want my spine until I can't go anymore without popping those ribs and lifting those heels up off of the mat. And then I curl under and roll down. Here we go, back up. Elbows wide, hinging. See if you can knit these ribs together, pulling them in like you're corseting your waist. We have one more here. Chin tucks to chest as you roll up. Open those arms wide. Feel that stretch in the chest. Hinge, hinge. Pull the belly in, pull the ribs in, and tuck it under. Roll down. Stay here. So just adjust your